Most creators think you need 1 million followers to land a brand deal. That is the single most expensive mistake you can make. The truth is far more practical. If you're waiting for a giant follower count before you reach out to sponsors, you're leaving thousands of dollars on the table right now. Vanity metrics don't pay the bills. Sponsors don't just buy reach, they buy trust. Reach is easy to buy with advertising, but trust is something you build every single day through your content. Brands are looking for a return on investment. They want to know that when you mention a product, your audience is actually going to listen and take action. Today, I'm giving you the practical system to become sponsor ready as a small channel. We are breaking down the strategy that makes brands choose niche creators. We're moving past the influence of fluff and focusing on the business mechanics of creator growth. This is a system you can implement on your next upload. Small channels actually have a massive advantage: higher engagement and deeper trust. Let's start with step 1, the niche fit. Understanding your audience fit is the foundation. Brands care more about who is watching than how many people are watching. Now, step 2. Let's look at what your viewers actually experience when they see an offer. Most creators fail here because they break character entirely. If the offer feels like a commercial break, your audience will leave. They aren't ignoring the product, they're ignoring the interruption you just forced on them. The disconnect happens when you sound like a salesperson instead of a creator. Your audience follows you for your perspective, not for a scripted pitch. The goal is to make the sponsorship a value add. High retention ads happen when the sponsor solves a problem you already talk about every single week. When you present a tool as a solution to a problem your audience faces, it's no longer an ad. It's helpful content that happens to be sponsored. Speak to your audience as a peer. Use your native creator voice to explain how the tool fits into your workflow. That is how you keep their attention. Trust is fragile. If you lose it for a quick paycheck, you're destroying the long-term value of your channel. Always prioritize the viewer experience. Step 3 is the logic of the offer. You need to explain the principle in plain language. No algorithm myths, just real-world utility. Strip away the marketing jargon. Why does this product matter? If you can't explain it in 10 seconds, the audience won't buy it either. Forget the secrets. Focus on why this specific tool makes your viewers' life easier today. That's the narrative that actually sells to a mature audience. Explain the value in plain American English. If it saves time, say it saves time. If it makes money, show them how. Be direct and be useful. Avoid the childish influencer hype. A mature audience appreciates a direct, intelligent explanation of why a sponsor is worth their time. Show, don't just tell. Demonstrating the utility of the product is 10 times more effective than reading a brand script provided by the sponsor. You are building a case for the product. Treat your audience with respect and they will reward you with their attention and their business. Step 4. Let's look at a concrete example. Instead of just saying use this app, show how you used it to save 2 hours on your last project. Before and after proof is what brands want to see in your media kit. It proves your content drives real-world behavior changes. Step 5. Turn this into a small test. For your next upload, measure how many people clicked the link because they saw the value you demonstrated. Don't guess what works. Test a small implementation and let the data tell you if your audience is ready for this kind of specific offer. Track your results meticulously. This data is the most valuable asset you have when talking to potential sponsors. It's your proof of concept. Use every upload as a learning opportunity. If a specific way of explaining the product worked, double down on it next time. It's a science. Continuous optimization is what separates hobbyists from professionals. A small channel that optimizes its data is ready for a big sponsor. You don't need a massive sample size. You just need proof that your specific audience trusts your specific recommendations. That's the key. Step 6 is interaction. If this strategy is helpful, like the video and subscribe for more practical creator systems. It helps the channel grow. Comment build if you want more software engineering breakdowns or more creator systems. Tell me, which tool are you testing for your first pitch? We are building a community of creators who treat their work like a business. Your interaction helps us all learn and improve together.
Step 7 is reviewing your results in platform analytics. Go into your dashboard and look for the spikes in engagement during your deliveries.
These spikes are your social proof. Screenshots of these graphs in your pitch deck are worth more than 1 million followers. It's evidence of trust. Compare the performance. If your retention stays high during a sponsor mention, you have achieved the perfect balance between content and commerce. When you pitch a brand, show them these graphs. Prove to them that your audience doesn't skip your sponsors. That is how you win the deal. Brands are used to hearing vague promises. When you show up with specific conversion data and retention graphs, you immediately stand out. Use your analytics as a weapon. It's not just a report. It's a sales tool that proves you are a low-risk, high-reward partner for a brand. Step 8. Adapt this lesson for every platform. On YouTube, you have time for deep dives. On TikTok, you need to be lightning fast. On YouTube, you can spend 2 to 3 minutes explaining the depth of a tool. This is where you build the strongest trust and highest conversion. On TikTok and Instagram, you need to deliver that value in under 60 seconds. The rhythm is faster, but the logic of utility remains exactly the same. Don't just repost, adapt the pacing. The US creator market expects high production and quick value, regardless of the platform you choose. Adjust your call to action for each platform. YouTube is for long-term loyalty, TikTok is for immediate discovery. Use both to your advantage. Make sure your sponsored content feels native to where it's being watched. If it feels like an alien invasion on your feed, it will fail. Keep your visual identity consistent across all platforms. This builds brand recognition and makes you look more professional to sponsors. Step 9. The common implementation mistakes. The biggest one is over-promising results you simply cannot guarantee to a brand. Don't promise 10,000 sales if you only have 5,000 viewers. That is the fastest way to lose a brand's trust and your reputation. Instead, promise high-quality reach and audience trust. Explain that your viewers listen to you because you are an expert in your niche. Under-promise and over-deliver. This is how you turn a one-time sponsorship into a long-term brand partnership that pays for years. Communication is key. Be honest with your sponsors about what your audience responds to. They will appreciate your honesty and your expertise. Treat every sponsorship like a professional business deal. Be organized, be on time, and be transparent with your data. That is the standard. Reliability is a rare trait in the creator economy. If you are the creator who always delivers on time, brands will keep coming back to you. Your reputation is your most valuable asset. Protect it by being honest, being professional, and always putting your audience first. Finally, step 10. Summarize a repeatable creator workflow. This is the routine that will make you sponsor ready for the long term. First, audit your niche every month. Make sure you still understand what your audience needs and what problems you are solving for them. Second, practice seamless integration. Every sponsored mention should feel like a natural part of your content, not a forced interruption. Third, use data to drive your decisions. Let the retention graphs tell you what worked and what didn't. Be honest with yourself about the results. Treat your channel like a startup. Iterate, improve, and always be looking for ways to provide more value to both your audience and your sponsors. Success is a choice. By following this systematic approach, you are choosing to build a sustainable, profitable business as a creator. Sustainable growth is better than a viral spike. Focus on the long term, and the sponsors will follow your lead. It's a proven roadmap. You have the system, you have the data. Now, you just need to take action, start your audit today, and get your first pitch ready for next week. Remember, being sponsor ready is a practical achievement, not a lucky break. You can do this if you follow the system. Let's get to work. To summarize, find your niche fit, prioritize the viewer experience, and always explain the utility in plain American English. That's the core. Review your analytics, adapt for every platform, and never overpromise. Build a repeatable workflow and always underpromise and overdeliver. Those are the 3 pillars of a sponsor-ready channel. Focus on them, and you will see the results in your business and your bank account. Treat your sponsors like partners, not ATMs. Build relationships that last, and you will never have to worry about where your next deal is coming from. When your sponsors win, you win. Focus on their success and they will become your biggest advocates in the industry. It's that simple. Save this system and test it on your very next upload. Don't wait for perfection. Start measuring your audience trust right now. Subscribe if you want more practical creator systems. Comment build if you found this useful and tell me what is your biggest creator goal. I am Alex and this is Creator Growth. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next technology breakdown. Good luck with your next pitch. Subscribe for more practical creator systems. It helps the channel grow. One last bonus tip, make sure your media kit is mobile responsive. Brands often check these on the go, so it needs to look perfect on a phone. And always follow up. If a brand doesn't reply in 3 days, send a friendly nudge with a new data point from your latest upload. It works. Consistency isn't just about posting, it's about the consistent application of these systems. Stay focused and the results will follow. You've got the tools. Now build your future. I'll see you in the next one. Out.